Ah, my child, there you are. Have you been enjoying your little stroll? I am pleased to see you found your way back all by yourself. The vast space of this world can be a bit disorientating at times if you are not used to it. Not to worry though, my dear. I would not hesitate to come collect you if you were to ever get lost. You need not do more than simply speak my name, and I will be there. I promise it. I trust you to call for my help should you need it. Our inherent connection lets me sense your emotions, yet I want to afford you the freedom to decide for yourself whether you need me or not. After all, it is challenges that grows one's character. If you feel ready to face them by yourself, you are always welcome to try your hand. But if your courage should ever fade, I will guide you, just like I have done so many times before. The choice is always yours, my dearest. While you are away, I have taken some time to reflect on what I would like to create in this space. I used to be rather fond of this emptiness, but it might be time for a change. I suppose you might prefer an environment more similar to Earth. Oh, yes, my dearest. I can manipulate this realm in whatever way I see fit. It would be nothing more but a little parlor trick to create an entire palace. Ooh, or a beautiful mountain, landscape, anything. Though, after being used to such little physical objects around me, such a big shift might not be to my liking. I think I will start rather small for now. Would you like a demonstration, little friend? Very well. Let me see. Ah, I think you might enjoy this. What a lovely little bench. It turned out well, did it not? Feel free to join me if you like. Here, sit down by my side. Are you impressed, my child? It is truly precious how excitedly you react to abilities that are just so perfectly ordinary to me. I do not want to give you the wrong impression. The rules of this world are very different from the ones you are used to. There is a high chance that you will be able to make these kinds of alternations too, once you settle into your new home a bit more. I am confident that your abilities will grow over time. I will teach you once you feel ready to learn about the intricacies of this world. Excuse my curiosity. I do not mean to pry, but I cannot help but feel that something is the matter. Are you feeling all right, my little spark? You seem unhappy. I can sense your distress, but I will not fully allow myself to take in your emotions without your consent. You deserve privacy, especially within your own mind. Tell me, what is bothering you so greatly, my dear? If you find it hard to express your feelings, I can attempt to verbalize them in your stead, if you allow it, of course. Thank you for your trust. I can see what has you so troubled now, child. I was so overjoyed to have you with me again at long last. I didn't consider how you would feel about knowing that you did not originate from Earth, nor from this realm. Even now, as you are far away from the ones who excluded you, you are still haunted by these feelings of rejection. And, if I am not mistaken, you are afraid that I will reject you as well. My dearest, my friend, my beloved child, let me ease your worries. Please, lean against me if you so wish. Let my warmth soothe your body while I attempt to comfort your racing mind. You have no reason to worry, my dear. When I first took you in, I already knew your origin is not of importance to me. No matter which galaxy your kin inhabits, what is important to me is that you are here now, with me. I could have chosen most any creature to bring into this realm, but I craved only your return. Your childlike affection for me, the joy I gain from caring for you or simply seeing you smile. My love for you is deeper than you could possibly imagine. Under no circumstances would I reject you or make you feel unwanted. You are my pride and joy, my dear. Nothing makes me happier than seeing what a wonderful person my little spark has become, despite your hardships, despite your struggles. You have developed into the most marvelous soul I could have ever wished for you to be. I may be a deity to you, but to me, you truly are a blessing. Every second I get to guide you, teach you, talk to you, is time well spent. I do not blame you for these feelings. It will take time to realize that you are safe here, safe from harm, safe from rejection. You belong here. Perhaps it may reassure you to know that you and I are not so different. I would like to tell you a story, my dear. My own story, to be exact. If you are comfortable doing so, let me hold you in my arms. Simply lean back, close your eyes for a moment. Try to relax. Let me take you back to the beginnings of the universe as a whole. As I remember it, in the beginning, there was nothing. Nothing other than dust, endless plains covered in a fine granulate. If I had lungs at the time, surely it would have been hard to breathe. My airways slowly filling up with the fine material that made up the world. But I did not even possess as much as a body back then. Just like you once were when I had just found you, I was not much more than a spirit floating around, carelessly stirring up the sand beneath me. Thinking back to this time, there must have been others like me roaming the void. But their presence never occurred to me, nor did I set out to look for them. As far as I was aware, I was the only being in existence, and the entire universe belonged to me alone. Mine to explore, mine to enjoy. Even even if there was not much to take in to begin with. How foolish I was, believing the unending cosmos could belong to the small, insignificant spark of consciousness I was at the time. And yet, I felt like a god. Eventually, after many aeons, I came across an intense energy. A source of light radiated over the horizon and caught my attention. My curiosity drew me closer and closer to its root, as if pulled by an invisible force. I had never experienced anything even close to this before. How should I have guessed that I had come across a life form much greater than myself? Someone who had outgrown their home long ago, became the sole cause for a rift tearing through time and space, an omnipresent, ever-changing being. This, my dear, this was a true deity, more powerful than I will ever be. But as quickly as they appeared, they vanished, leaving behind nothing but a fracture in the fabric of the universe itself. With the memory of the supernova I had just witnessed cheering me on, I hastily slipped through the crack. From one moment to the other, an entire world of lavish color, glistening light, comforting warmth, and a buzzing life had opened up right before me. Without me taking notice, something else was taking place at the same time. A change within me. Though I doubt this was their intention, the deity had left me a gift. My consciousness, which had remained a mere seed throughout billions of years, sheltered from nutrition and light, had finally begun to sprout. And with it came so many emotions I could never have imagined. Amusement, inspiration, affection, love, but also misery, anger, grief, and depression. It was no joyful occasion which caused me to return to a world of close to nothingness. I craved the calm and quiet atmosphere which I had enjoyed for so long. And perhaps that is why it took me so many more millennia to finally let any soul touch my heart again. Though I can't say I regret the wait. You, my child, are more than worth all the aeons I spent by myself. Hiya, Saki here. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that I was able to bring you some happiness, peace, and comfort. If you want to support me on Twitch, feel free to. I stream about every day. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would make me really happy. You can also find me on Patreon, Discord, or Twitter. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for me. I really appreciate it. Now, take care. Mwah.